Hi, and welcome to Nerds Against Normality, the podcast where we dive into movies, games, TV, and all things nerd culture. This week, we're reviewing the new Wuthering Heights adaptation. Is it an instant romance classic, or just an excuse for people to indulge in their gothic period drama fetish? Let's get into it. What would you have at your hanging?
At my hanging?
Yeah, what merch would you want?
After I photo. And admittedly, bakery, very erotic thing to do. I can't watch Bake Off anymore because of it.
That is exactly what I said about these characters in the film.
I don't think you said that at all. But I do think it's better than
I want to get off the bus.
Boo-hoo! I've only got everything I've ever dreamed of. Boo-hoo! I don't have to work. Boo-hoo! I've left my abusive father behind. Grow up. I'm Harry, your host, the brooding man with no money, no communication skills, and just enough emotional damage to somehow become irresistible. Think Heathcliff if he spent all of his revenge money on a Sega Mega Drive collection. Joining me as always is Vic, the kind of woman who trips once while carrying books and suddenly two men are willing to ruin their entire lives over her. One picks up the book to flirt, sees the words wingspan, and quietly puts it back down.
Thank you.
And of course there's Ben, the sort of man romantic comedies insist will eventually find love after one grand speech and a light jog through an airport. He's done it so often now, he's classified as a terrorist.
Jesus Christ.
Just to warn you all, this podcast will contain a heavy amount of swearing, adult themes, and the occasional bullying of Ben. Please follow, rate and subscribe to us on all the social medias, plus wherever you get your podcasts from. Make sure to join in the fun by taking part in our Spotify polls, and please buy our merch over at
lampodcast.email.com
to keep this podcast going. Okay, normally this would be someone's choice, but who would choose to watch this film? Nobody. So our friend Florentina, friend of the pod, has asked us to review this film. So I asked her to give us a question, and her initial question wasn't very flattering, shall we say. She wanted us to talk about how fingering has influenced TV and films. So I asked her for a second question, and here we go.
How has fisting influenced TV and films?
Don't be disgusting, Ben, please.
Sorry.
When is enough for these remakes? There are so many classic books that haven't been made, and Wuthering Heights has been done over and over. There is also another bloody Sense and Sensibility coming out this year. What classic books would you like to see translated to the big screen? See, now I've only read Clifford, and that's already been done.
That has been done quite a few times now.
So Vic, I'm going to open the floor with you. You've read the most books, I can imagine.
I've read quite a few books, that's for sure. Define a classic book, I guess, is the thing there. Because there are loads of books out there that I would love to see turn into films. I like books that have been turned into films that have got like a really gritty story. So like you watched The Housemaid. I still haven't seen that, but you liked that interpretation.
I did, yeah. Refused to read it, obviously.
Well, you haven't refused to, you just have.
Oh, I have.
Yeah.
Oh,
I'll
you
make
actively refused it. Okay, right.
I fueled the barbecue earlier. It was the flame.
Yeah. In fact, a book that my husband recommended to me was a book called Daisy Darker. That was very cool. That was a book about a girl and her family, and they live by the seaside, actually. And it's a mystery, and you don't know what's going to happen, and then the big twist at the end, and you're like, oh, that would look really good on screen, because it would have all the audience members going, oh, why are they behaving this way? Okay. And I'm not going to say why, because it will spoil the ending, but I thoroughly recommend that book. I read it in a couple of days, and I really enjoyed it as well. Not just fairy smut that I can't wait to come onto the television.
Most of the classic books I love have already been adapted.
Yeah, you've got like 1984.
To be fair, that is one that could probably use a new one.
A new one.
Okay. A new one did come out this year.
What?
I could be chatting shit.
No,
but I thought it came out.
Okay. Well, maybe it did, and we just don't remember.
Yeah,
we're living it. I like Florentina's wording of when is it enough? Enough is enough.
You know when you see like a film adaptation of something or a TV adaptation, you think like, yep, you know what, we're done. Mm-hmm. You've hit the nail on the head. It's the best one. Like, I know it because we reviewed it, but I really like the Dracula story.
Mm-hmm.
So, but then the best one of that was Nosferatu, and that's been the best one, even though it's kind of a copy of it. So that for me is like, okay, we don't need any more for a good long time.
Of that story or of adaptations in general?
Which is like, for me, for the Dracula one, that's done.
Mm-hmm.
But there's never been like War of the Worlds is one of my favourites, but I've never seen a great.
You haven't seen the Ice Cube War of the Worlds?
I mean, we'll get into it. I mean, like,
it's one of the best films. It was the best film of last year, I read.
Well, the thing I was going to end the whole thing was just like basically until it is perfect, like 2025's War of the Worlds, and then that way I just don't think we need to do any more films ever.
Yeah, it would be a good end note.
Yeah,
I think
a good one to end on.
When you you've already got an audience, haven't you? If you are making something, if you're reimagining something, you're already going to have fans that are going to go and see it. So you've already got a success. Because why would they make it? It's like, is it Reese Witherspoon who's got a book club in the States? If she puts her, like, recommended by Reese Witherspoon sticker on it, she's got the rights to make it as well. I think it's her.
Oh,
I don't know.
Yeah, but there's someone really... That's so shady. That's so
I mean, it's working, clearly. And who wouldn't want Reese Witherspoon to be into your book?
True. I don't
Good way of monopolising the market, I guess.
Yeah, it's like that. Didn't Oprah do that with a book sticker or something? That was a big thing.
But I don't think she had the rights to films. But
No.
yeah, she did do a book club, like Richard and Judy, for our English listeners.
They have worldwide appeal, actually.
I'm sure they do.
Come on, mate.
Sorry to turn it away from classic period dramas.
And
crap.
And Richard and Judy.
And Richard and Judy. But a lot of adaptations now are coming from graphic novels and manga, which is I'm all for. Like Invincible has been taken from the comic book and has been turned really well. I know The Boys, I haven't finished season 5 yet, but I've seen the hate online because I think people just hate series finishing. Like any finale, unless it's Breaking Bad, it's trash. But a lot of get a lot of good material if you start going down graphic novels. Like The Boys before season 5 was quite beloved.
It was beloved about underground. That graphic novel was underground for what it was, but it's like
the graphic novel wasn't big. It might be big
you're
now.
talking about a TV show.
But the TV show, huge. Yeah, and I think they'll end up going down that avenue. A bit like how video games adaptations have taken over the movie world. I think graphic novels and mangas could end up infiltrating. Yeah. Another one is One Piece. That's on Netflix. That's done really well. I don't know why they've done an adaptation of Netflix on One Piece because it's got 1,200 manga episodes and it's not finished. It's never going to finish.
Right.
And there's so much of that. There's so many other things you could adapt old anime films that have not been around since the 90s. Like
Kenshin would be good.
Jinro, all this sort of like stuff
Hunter.
Yeah, stuff that is just completely like it was out, but also it's not come back since.
A lot of Batman stories, the Batman films, they're not original. No. They're based off of the graphic novel or the comics. Yeah. And Marvel, Jesus Christ, how have we not even mentioned Marvel? This small franchise that's been doing quite well for the last 10 years.
We're sponsored by DC, we're not. We have a contract.
Yeah, I think that's coming. I think the graphic novel world is on its way.
But in answer to Florentina's question, I don't think it's ever going to be enough.
Whilst there's money to be made.
Yeah.
And new IPs struggle.
Yeah.
And old IPs, people will always turn up for Toy Story 8.
People are risk averse. They cost a lot of money now. You need to see that there is an audience for that thing already before you commission a film for it.
Not 100%. Or you go to a smaller studio where you can only get a budget, and I say only, of like a 5 to 10 million.
Yeah.
And realistically, if you're doing a big production, you're not going to do it justice anyway.
No, exactly. And to answer your question, Florentina, yes, the amount of fingering has gone up in films. For one thing, they should have stayed in the past to another one.
On with the film
review.
Released in February 2026, Wuthering Heights is directed by Emerald Fennell and stars Margot Robbie as Catherine Earnshaw alongside Jacob Elordi as Heathcliff. Based on the classic Emily Brontë novel, the film follows the obsessive and destructive romance between two deeply troubled souls whose love tears through families, relationships and generations across the bleak Yorkshire moors. Box office time. Vic, go on, how much did this cost to make?
55 million.
It's gone 55.
Fuck.
Benji?
Is that what you were going to say?
Yeah.
Well, we can have the same answer.
No, you can't.
Oh,
No, you
sorry,
can't.
no, we can't.
40 million.
You're going under.
Yeah.
You'll be stunned. 80 million.
Oh,
80.
big money.
All them costumes and paper maches.
All the costumes and paper. I was going to go on to costumes later, so I thought, well, I can't start straight
The
away.
horse in it is so expensive to hire.
Benji, how much do you think it made back at the box office?
Has a sequel been confirmed?
And a spin-off TV
It's
series.
been on TV show, yeah. Focusing on
Of the horse. Yeah.
180 million.
180.
Oh, that's much higher than I was going. I was going 130.
Are you sticking with 130?
Yes.
Yeah?
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah? 240 million.
Whoa!
Yeah.
That's a lot of people watching Wuthering
People are
Heights.
so horny.
Yeah, there's a lot of horny women out there. They are
It is
thirsty. Thirsty bitches.
Oh, God, that's a lot of jelly to
I think it's the same 20 people just going over and over.
Over and
again.
over.
Yeah.
Thank God we got the Odeon Lux seats.
Oh my god, you have to peel me off of them.
Oh,
Oh, it's like Velcro.
what do you think? No,
We'll get into that.
let's move on.
I don't know how women work. I assume you secrete some sort of sticky substance, and that's where children come from.
Akin to a slug or a snail. Yeah, so speaking of gross, let's talk about the plot. Or lack of plot.
Oh,
Yeah, well, come on, mate. Come on, mate.
there's a story.
If you took out every single panning, long shot, or wide from this, the film would be 20
10 minutes. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it'd be 20 minutes, and that's only because Martin Clues is fucking hilarious.
I suppose we should open up with their kids.
Yeah.
Right, with young Catherine, is it?
Yeah.
I've
Yep.
already forgotten. She's how old in this, do you think? 10, 11?
Yeah.
Whatever. Very young. There's been a lovely hanging. Everyone's wearing their Sunday best.
Yeah, it's
Erections
like a
are
proper
swinging.
party, isn't it?
Oh, they love it, mate.
There's a Punch and Judy.
Souvenirs.
There's merchandise, the little dolls.
What would you have at your hanging?
And my hanging,
Yeah, what merch would you want?
after I photo.
Fucking photo with your thumbs up. Put you in a costume.
Yeah, absolutely. You'd have me
Make
like
the
that.
erection awkward though, wouldn't it?
Depends what the costume is, I
You
suppose.
get what you pay for. You know why you're there.
But no, they're all having a bloody good time, aren't they?
They love it. But then there was no Netflix back then.
Yeah, that was
So what are people doing?
that was their Robot Wars.
That was their robot wars.
But like the women in the audience, I guess, were
Crowd participation.
they were just like heaving their bosoms. I'm going to say this several times in this review at the executioner.
Yeah. Well, it's nice to see. It's nice to see a man in work.
Ben, is that what you miss about being in work?
Yes.
The amount of women heaving their bosoms at you.
So much. I used to work in executions.
Has anyone here read the book?
We should have asked that from the start.
Yeah.
No.
I want to because now
Do you, after watching this, you want to?
because I read after watching
Fucking
it
masochist over here.
that's only half the story.
Yeah.
There is a second half.
Wuthering Heights Requiem.
Like the book, obviously there's going to be spoilers in this. Where the film ends, that's half of the book.
Oh.
Yeah, because there's a whole bit after that.
Yeah. So
Yeah.
I'd be interested to see in where it goes next.
Which person is this? Is this Emily Brontë?
Yeah.
Okay. And she's no. I was going to ask a really stupid question, and I'm not going to.
Okay.
There's no such thing as stupid questions, Ben. Far away.
Oh, absolutely, Harry. I thought I was about to say, is that one of the Jane Austen sisters? But it's not.
No.
Also, I didn't think Jane Austen had any sisters. I'm thinking of the Brontes. Anyway, let's move on. How are we? So anyway, the erection lad.
Oh yeah, back to that.
Surely you'd also get a smaller rope and a noose for his erection, just for a bit of theatre.
Right. Now I have
This
to
is
ask a
all
stupid
we can
question.
focus on. There is no plot.
If people are hanged, because that's the correct grammar, which upsets me,
The term is hung.
but it's not.
Oh,
is
he
it?
was.
Oh, yeah.
He was.
Oh, dicks. Right. So.
Men!
Lads podcast.
We're gonna live forever!
Do all men get erections when they are
Hanging.
when they're being hanged?
Funny enough, I don't think it's anyone here, anyone's tried it.
Well, not tried,
But
but
we
like.
will for the socials.
Tune in.
But then I guess like. So yes, then that must be a regular occurrence.
Yeah,
And
and
so is that why lots of people were there? Like, oh my god, is he going to get an erection?
Maybe.
I can't believe we're 10 minutes into the plot and we haven't moved past the hanging.
There's a big scene.
And to answer anyone's question, because I had to rewind it, that is Jessica Knappett playing one of the maids.
Yes.
From Taskmaster.
Is it really?
Yes.
I didn't notice.
So I had to rewind it, and then I got a fucking full frontal close with the erection again, and I hadn't noticed it the first time. So
Okay, so we've watched the
She's
hanging.
gone back home.
Yeah,
and
she- yeah.
Daddy has bought a new pet home. It's little Heathcliff, or she gets to name him.
Yeah.
She's like, I want to call him Heathcliff after the brother who passed away.
Yeah.
And we will never mention again.
Correct.
And to which point, I assumed that because she's named him after the brother, she's kind of like filling the void of a brother
Yeah.
with him.
Yes. Or
Which-
how it starts.
Yeah.
It's definitely incestual, this. I know they're not technically brother and sister, but this is the origins of Help Me Step Bro.
Okay.
It is. Mm-hmm. It is.
I'm stuck in
the barn.
I'm stuck in the flesh-coloured room.
Yeah.
You're right that it does end up that way, but it definitely doesn't start that
Doesn't
way.
start that
They're codependent on each other, aren't they? Very quickly.
They're surviving a terrible situation.
Yeah.
The dad's abusive. He's a drunk. He's a gambler.
Yeah.
He's
They're
bit of a lad.
They're high society. They're sort of high society, but they're like the bottom end of high society. So that they have money, but not.
Yeah, because he has workers.
Yeah, he's got two maids, and
Smart,
she's got a what do they call her? A companion,
a nanny,
like a nanny. Yeah, like a nanny.
Something like that. Yeah, which I didn't understand.
And they got staff in the stables.
Well, they do to begin with, anyway.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can tell they have money at that point.
But it's definitely like falling apart. Like their house is a bit old and it's got cracks in it and it's drafted. So like
It's the 17th century, though, isn't it? I mean, man in van wasn't around back then. It's different times.
But hung men were.
Yeah.
I don't know why Heathcliff sleeps in the barn though, because there's clearly room in the house.
He's
So
a
he can't
vet.
read. When he can read, he can get in the house.
Well, she teaches him how to read, and he still lives up there.
Well, he can't read. He never learns to read, which asks a
He
whole...
does at the
No, he
end.
doesn't.
I swear he does.
Because they go to write the letter.
She asks him to write the letter and she goes like, oh, you can't, can you? He's like, I'm going to beat you senseless.
Is the boy who plays Heathcliff the
Adolescent.
boy adolescence? It is him.
Oh, is it him?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I thought it was him.
God, he's good at
And he's
makeup.
got much better acting chops than her.
Do you think so?
Yeah.
I think she is portrayed as a really sweet and innocent girl that is just trying to survive. I think she does a very good
Oh,
job.
I was going to say, she's a dickhead. She's horrible. She's so horrible. Just manipulates, she just manipulates everyone and gets angry at him, which is like, why won't you learn to do this thing that I've had as a privilege?
But then she goes and apologises and says, I'm really, really sorry. I'll be more patient. I didn't realise. And then they get in an argument and she goes, no, I won't leave you. And then from that, he's like, no, she's not going to leave me. I've got someone forever now.
But I will leave her.
Absolutely. And she will forget about me.
Well,
And then use me. And then leave me
She
again.
does a bit.
Both of these people are awful. They're awful.
So one of the
questions.
questions I've got for you, is it a romance? Or is it actually just two people torturing each other?
Two people talk to each other.
Yeah, it is a tragedy. It's
But
traumatic.
back in the day, maybe this was love.
It stems from love and unconditional love because of the way that they behave towards each other. They still, doesn't matter what the other person does, they still love each other.
Kind of.
Yeah.
They flash forward. Margot Robbie and what's his name? Jacob
Elordi.
Yeah, they're now in the film, and
She's wearing lots of skirts.
she's wearing all the skirts.
I'm just a humble stable boy looking after you, Catherine.
And he's just a geezer walking. He's working on the
I'm working on the farm.
he's working on the farm. He's working on the moors.
Chopping wood.
All those wuthering moors. And
It's bloody wuthering out here today, isn't it, Catherine? My God, you're looking attractive.
but they definitely have like intimate moments, right? Classic, walks in on her finger and herself.
Absolutely, we've all been there.
We've all been there. We've all seen Margot Robbie finger blast herself behind a rock.
Absolutely. Can't wait for her on the podcast.
And she wanders off. How does she meet Edgar?
Because they move in.
Yeah.
That family
We've got
moves in,
fancy
and
neighbours.
She
even jokes, doesn't she? Being like, I'll have to go and make,
yeah.
He'll come and knock for me.
Yeah, I'll marry a
knock.
neighbour because
Yeah.
that's just the
How
sort
would
of
he go
thing.
and knock for her? Like, there's no text messaging or anything like that. Like, how is he going to know they're there?
Well, if they're part of society, like Dad supposedly is when he goes into the town to gamble and drink, he'll be like, my daughter's at home. Can I just point out a nice thing
Of course.
that Heathcliff did for Cathy? There was one scene where Dad went off in the rain and he was shouting at them about money and gambling and stuff and how they've got nothing. And she is throwing it down with rain and she's got her hands over her eyes so the rain stops falling in her face. And then he puts his hands there to protect her from the rain. I thought that was really sweet.
Oh, I thought the nice bit is actually where he takes a beating for her.
Yes, that.
That's quite nice.
I thought you were leading to
Okay.
that. Yeah.
Well, so
Some funny.
they're late for dinner on his birthday, and as a grown-up man-child, he has a strop about it, doesn't he? And he's like, "You forgot my birthday, I'll forget yours. See how you feel about that?" And she's like, "I don't really care." He's like, "I'll tell you what you will care about: fucking fire poker wrapped round your back, mate." And so
Can't stand her in one hand.
yeah, he's got a vest on at this point.
England shirt.
He's wearing a Union Jack.
They never got better off the 22 season.
And Heathcliff's like, "Yeah, run away. I'll take the beating for you." Nellie grabs her. They shut the door. They bolt the door so that they can't get back in.
She can't see it. Yeah.
And then he's scarred. He takes the beating for her, and that's when he kind of professes his love. I'll never abandon you, and I love you. And they kind of at that point promise that they'll always be there for each other.
Yeah.
And I guess at that point that is actually quite nice. That would be considered part of the romance element, because at that point in the film, if you fast forward 20 years, Heathcliff, he's probably masturbating whilst he's getting whipped by his dad. Let's face it, they're fucking kinky bastards. They are.
Yes, there is a scene where the stable boy and one of the maids comes in and they saddle up, shall we say.
Also, come on, lad. Don't. If this, I'm assuming this happens a lot, but don't get the massive whip out at the start. Goodness sake, build up to it.
That might be their second time that day.
Second, bloody hell. This one got sacked because they're not doing any work.
Well, they've got nothing else to do, have they?
Got fucking
Like
fit
you said, no
Jacob.
Netflix.
Got fucking fit Jacob chopping wood all day with the others.
I don't know what they're doing. So eventually Catherine gets bored of waiting for Mr. Linton
Goes snooping.
and she goes and finds
That's
him.
it. Yeah.
And
Goes
she's
over the
like,
wall.
yeah, she goes over the wall and then they're invited in and she's, there for 6 weeks?
Because she breaks her ankle, doesn't she?
Yeah.
Awesome.
I thought that was a fake. I thought she knocked at the door and went, oh no, I've fallen over.
I assumed
Please,
that was, yeah.
please love me, please help me.
Bloody hell, 6 weeks. That's overstaying your welcome.
This is why you're single.
Yeah, probably. Come on, I need my gaming room back.
Helldivers 2 has got some important DLC coming up, and I need to be ready for the boys.
And then she goes home.
She comes back and she's all glamified, and everyone's
Yeah.
like, "Oh my god, you're glowing," because she's had a bath.
She's had the
Yeah.
first big blow up.
Heathcliff is glad that she's back, but is upset that...
Has a strop.
Yeah.
He has a strop.
And then she then goes and confesses her love for him to Nellie, but he doesn't hear
All of it.
all
yeah.
of it. He hears the bit where she says...
Well, Nellie kind of makes it selective.
Yes.
She waits. Now, I'm going to throw out there, Nellie is the MVP in this film. Stacey thinks she's a villain. She's the nasty girl. But I think she only has Kathy's best intentions. That's why, because she's like, you can't marry this step bro who's got no money, and because you'll drag your family name in the dirt,
Yeah.
and you will not get anywhere in life. You will just end up going
Here.
nowhere. Yeah.
Yeah.
If
Nothing
not
will
worse.
happen.
If not
Yeah.
worse. You'll get disowned. I appreciate she does it a bit backhanded, right? So she does do it sneakily.
Yeah. Sneaky bit.
But she does it to help her. And I appreciate that she's employed by her. So there is an ulterior motive, is that, if Kathy has a good life, she'll have a good life.
Yeah.
But at any point, she could have fucked off and worked for another house.
Yeah.
But she sticks with her, even when she treats her like shit.
There was a weird bit in that where she gets dismissed from...
And Margot tries to fire her.
Yeah, but then she disappears for like 20 minutes to
Oh, she
film.
goes running to Daddy.
And then I hadn't put those two together, so when it just cut to a shot of her at the staircase, I was like, oh, you're back. Okay, fair
They
enough.
do at least address it. I think everyone would be better off with an Ellie in their life.
Absolutely.
You make an interesting point. I do think she had the best interest for herself, but I think she should have been honest with Kathy as well.
But you know what would have happened? She would have married Heathcliff, probably.
Yeah, would have married Fit Jacob.
And
Yeah,
then
but then he still could have gone off and become...
I don't think he becomes that man.
No.
I think they end up just being the horny stable boys that just shagging all the time. I think that's
They'd
how
be
it goes
happy
down.
because they're in love.
We're gonna go through every stablery in here.
But she married, come on.
Don't.
She's a horrible person. Old Margot. Catherine.
They're both horrible. She's
both
just
horrible.
manipulative. And
Yeah.
she's horrible.
I
to
think she's
everyone.
more horrible.
And she gets worse.
Yeah.
Yeah, of course.
Throughout it.
Because she fucking bats them off each other. She's just a whore for attention. She wants
we
to have
all,
the
Harry?
Yeah, but she wants the good life with Edgar.
Yeah.
Of like, I want the house and I want all the the luxuries and I want my fucking weird skin wallpaper
Yeah.
and all this shit.
Who doesn't want that?
Who doesn't want that?
Exactly.
And then, but also because they do this really intense, really good filming, right? He does missionary sex every time, so it's suggesting that's boring. She's bored of that.
Yeah.
And then she goes to Jacob, not Jacob, keep calling him Jacob. Heathcliff, and they do all sorts of shit. Do you know what I mean?
The 69. The 69A.
Is the other girl in the house, is that Mr. Linton's daughter?
No, it's a
Sister.
sister.
His sister?
Yeah.
Right, I don't know how I missed that connection, but she's a bit odd. Should we talk about her?
She's fucking mental, mate.
Yeah.
And also a bit of a victim.
Yes, I don't
She
think...
gets put under a spell. She's under Heathcliff's spell.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, I get it's very attractive.
Absolutely. You only mean a missionary, which to me is far too kinky anyway.
But like from the
Calm
beginning, she's almost obsessed with Catherine.
She stores her hair.
She stores her, she takes her hair out the hairbrush to make those dolls. And then at some point later, she makes her that book, like for Christmas.
With the mushroom
like
dick
the
in it.
scrapbook, the
Yeah.
mushroom dick, and also the flower that was definitely a pop-up vagina. Did you notice that?
So many vaginas in this.
Well, she's never had a taste of real life.
Yeah.
Actually, she's not worked on the
No.
stables. Right?
No, she hasn't worked on students.
No. But that's why I think that's why she's attracted to Heathcliff. Because it's like
He's a
forbidden
bad
fruit.
boy.
Yeah, complete
Forbidden fruit.
opposite.
God,
Yeah.
he comes in through the window, dripping wet in a bloody tight shirt. Oh, come on, mate.
Somebody played that scene a few times.
Somebody
haven't they?
did. I thought Jessica Knappett was back in it. It's like, are you sure that's not? Oh my God! You wouldn't say. Who could say no?
What's that?
Oh, by the way, between that happening and this and the previous thing, Jacob's run away, and come back a wealthy businessman or gentleman or something.
Apparently,
he's had a glow up.
Apparently, oh, he's had a haircut and he's got a cane
And a new piercing.
and a new piercing.
He has got an ear piercing, hasn't he?
Yes, he has.
Right.
And it's a good look.
Okay.
But how does he get his money? I was watching the film and for 20 minutes I was like, I don't care about Catherine. I don't care. And then he turns up and you're like, oh, what have you done to go off on your adventure? Because you left the stables. You're a poor man who can't read or write and you've come back, established you've bought the house, you've got money. How did that happen? Why don't you show me some story?
Tell anybody.
No, I'm too busy watching fucking Margot Robbie shove her fingers in jelly, fucking finger blasting a fish in the face. That's plot apparently. Oh, so boring. And it was just sex scene after sex scene after sex scene. Just fucking go on Pornhub, but the internet exists.
Yeah.
Like, it doesn't...
Now,
We could be quiet for the rest of this review.
I didn't see.
I haven't had a rant in a while.
It's scary. It's building up to it.
I saw the fish fingering bit, but I did not find this
Call
film.
her bird's eye, mate.
I didn't realise you could call it fish finger.
I did not see this as a sexy film. I didn't see it as a sexy film at all.
Well, after you finished watching it?
Well, like the last few, like the bits.
So
I'd say from the halfway mark. Because I didn't understand either. From the beginning bit, I was a bit like, okay, there's a few sex scenes, but not enough to warrant the label.
Yeah, but yeah.
And then after the halfway mark, that's
finger
all
blast.
it become. The plot was how many times can we watch her and Heathcliff just have sex in different positions?
It was just that
places.
montage.
God, there's so much. It's so horny. She gets like bloody wet kneading the dough.
Well, yeah, that.
And admittedly, bakery, very erotic thing to do. I can't watch Bake Off anymore because of it. It's not
There's
allowed.
quite a few.
The handshake.
Oh!
I think you can boil it down that Kathy is just a spoiled bitch.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She's like, boo-hoo, I've only got everything I've ever dreamed of. Boo-hoo, I don't have to work. Boo-hoo, I've left my abusive father behind. Boo. Grow up. She doesn't have to share a bedroom with Edgar.
No.
She's got her own
Now,
room.
I thought the room, despite the weird, creepy wallpaper, was beautiful.
It's not the sort of thing I'd go for. But
Do you want Mr. Linton's bright green, emerald green and gold room instead?
How did they get that? In the story of in the world of the Wuthering Heights is set in, how did they get that colour of her skin? How? How did they trace all of these veins and all this sort of stuff?
I assume they took photos then.
Well, they very, very briefly allude to the fact that he got his money through fabrics, right?
Yeah.
And
He's a textile
textiles.
man.
That's it, yeah.
Still, how do you get matched?
Because you wouldn't focus on the plot because you were too busy watching sex. You don't focus on any of that.
Yeah, I was
We
watching.
need more sex. The 2 hour, 20-minute runtime won't happen if there's not enough sex, Ben.
There is I've said this earlier, but there's a point in it where they get married. She gets married to Lipton. What's his name?
Lipton!
Iced tea.
Famous for his iced teas.
What's his name?
Linton.
Okay.
Edgar Linton.
I'm thinking of doing a peach one next. Oh, don't be ridiculous.
It'll never take off. Where are you going? Who's he? Where's Heathcliff? Because they marry, and she marries Linton.
Yeah.
Thank you. She marries Linton. I thought, oh, surely we're getting towards near the halfway point. I paused it, and then I did a big sigh, and I carried on. He'd not even turned back up yet.
There was a lot of longing. Everything was long. Everybody walking down a corridor was everything was longer than it needed to. But was that intentional to make us feel like they are longing for one another? Everything is just long, and you're waiting for each other.
So you can do these things to everything, I think. If you want to find a reason,
It's what I love
you
about
can
you. Vic.
find
You
it.
can find the positives in any film, and I love that.
Oh, thanks very
I
much.
do like that. But in this instance, you're completely.
Right, okay.
It's just overindulgence in it. This is so melodramatic, but like not even like even the Victorian 1800s in which this novel was written in, they would look at it and go, "That's a bit much."
I will say this. There was one moment in the film which I genuinely loved, and it actually made me crack up.
Okay.
So,
Laughing.
yeah.
Nothing made me laugh in this film.
You're
Okay.
kidding me, right? So early on in the film, she puts eggs in his bed,
Yeah.
right? And he sits down and he's like, "Oh, bloody hell. Why you put bloody eggs in my bed?"
Yeah.
And it's like, "Bloody Catherine," you know. And then he waits like 10 years. 10 years. Fucking gets her back with the eggs.
Yeah.
And you know he was outside the window being like, fucking absolutely got her there, mate. I've absolutely got her. I was like, you've got to respect it. You've got to respect
Playing the long game.
5 years at sea, this was so fucking worth it. I lost so many people I loved.
At one point, she learns that her dad is dead.
Yes.
Horrible, abusive dad. So Heathcliff is in he's bought the house.
Yeah.
He's somewhat looking after the dad.
Not when he's dead.
He's kind of done
Before then. Doesn't he
done a terrible job.
Doesn't he say like, "Oh, do you forgive me for being such a horrible dad?" And he's like, "Yes." She's like, "Oh, I'll come to you, Papa." Or something like, and it's weird.
I think he just has a bit of revenge, though. Personally.
Buying the house.
Yeah, I think it's
100%.
like, look what I've become and yours there.
Pathetic, yeah. It was this scene. I'd already like loved all the dresses and all the female costumes, but when you see Doc Martin lying on the floor, soon to be dead or dead, and the makeup is insane.
Yeah.
Like the way they've done his teeth.
He looks like shit.
And his hair and the veins in his face, and he looks awful.
Looks Gollum-esque.
Yeah.
So they did a bloody good job.
Oh, I won't deny that.
I have positives about this film.
Yeah, there are positives.
There are positives. There's one bit of the plot that was like, okay, I kind of like that. I liked the ending montage, and that was. But like the very, very end of it after is like, because it flashes back to all the memories they have together.
Yeah.
That was
I
a
really like
nice
that
bit. I think mostly if I'd put it on mute, it wouldn't have the same effect though, because I think the music carried a lot of that.
Oh, I don't give a shit. When it's like, oh, I'm dead now.
Oh yeah, she dies.
Crack
She
on.
dies of what is it? She dies of blood loss or
Septicemia.
septicemia.
Yeah.
She tells Nelly that she's lost the baby.
Yeah, but that's horrible. Don't do that.
But she had lost the baby.
She had lost the baby.
That's how she got septicemia.
Yeah.
Oh, is that how you get septicemia?
But
In-
Nelly took it as an act of like grabbing attention or playing the victim. Because she hadn't bled at that point as well. She's like, if you haven't bled, you haven't lost the baby, don't be ridiculous. And then obviously she had, and that's how she gets. Yes, and then they're
Because she goes mad, like obviously madder than she normally
mad,
is.
yeah.
Yeah, starts seeing things, hearing things, and yeah.
and Heathcliff is trying to write to her.
Yeah.
He's trying to call a truce at this point, isn't he? He's kind of like,
Yeah, so he's got the weird sister treating her like a dog.
He's married the weird sister to spite them.
Kathy, yeah.
I thought about this while I was watching it. Best way Nelly can get her out of that situation is if you
use a
treat her like,
treat.
throw a ball.
Yeah.
Throw a ball outside, shut the door.
But she was chained up.
Vic, I can't think of every solution to this. I need people to meet me halfway with these.
But I do question why the sister, who ended up marrying Heathcliff, why she went along with it.
I think she
Because
just,
she has nothing in her life.
yeah, he's dangerous and he's different and like.
And I think also she kind of likes the fact that Kathy wants him.
And she's got
And
it.
she can get him.
Yeah.
Maybe. I just don't like how much Heathcliff
Abuses her.
Yeah,
abuses her.
traumatises. That's not the word I'm looking. Well, he does
Oh, it is.
traumatise her, but like humiliates her. I think that's
And she gets Stockholm syndrome, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
She has the opportunity to leave.
yeah.
And she even says, nope,
I'm home.
I'm home.
Yeah. It's like a consensual, submissive relationship or something like that. So yeah, he sends her letters. Nelly.
She burns them. She goes full Hogwarts, doesn't she?
Is this her still doing what's best for Kathy?
Yeah, of course.
Even
Yeah.
at this point.
Even at this point. Because she's married to Edgar. This is a time where she's married, she's committed. I don't know, I'm conflicted. She never loved Edgar. She just wanted his money and the comfortable life. And she even says that when she's having her one-to-one with Nelly. And she's like, if I marry Edgar, everything will be fine. If I marry Heathcliff, I'll be degrading myself. Well, no, it'll be degrading us or whatever.
Yeah.
I don't like any of the characters, to be honest with you.
No,
Apart from
there's
Nelly,
no one in this
represent-
that is a good person or actually like quite nice, apart from maybe the maid. She's all right. End points.
That's a good point. No one's nice because even the maids are horrible.
I'd say Edgar's nice. Edgar's nice. He's innocent in all of it.
Nice. He is.
Yeah.
God, he is cucked left, right, and centre.
He is Captain Cuck, mate.
Yeah, no.
He's Captain Cuck, man.
You know he can see them outside that window in the dark and he's like, God.
Oh yeah, she didn't even try and hide at that point.
You know you're looking at that like, oh God, you are so
Yeah,
wrong.
they're fucking around all in the house whilst he's there. And...
Yeah, he's probably spying on it. Weirdo.
But he's the victim in this, in my opinion. He didn't ask for any of this
He's just
shit.
a nice
No.
person.
He just tried to marry
Kind of.
the nice girl next door, you know, and have a family with them.
And he even gave money to Kathy's dad.
Yeah.
Oh, she does.
To basically fund his habit. And
Yeah. But yeah, anyway, then it ends with. What's it end with her? She dies. He rides over, he's too late, and he's like, no.
But wasn't that a nice moment when Edgar and Heathcliff were both together outside? Edgar was like, don't go and see her.
Yeah.
Don't do it to yourself. Like a sort of acceptance moment that, yes, he does love her and she must have loved it. She loved him, but he was then trying to save him from it. That is absolutely heartbreaking. And that 2 hours has led up to this moment of we shouldn't, and that's where he learned instantly, we shouldn't have been, I don't know, power playing against each other. We shouldn't have been horrible to each other.
A bit late to learn that lesson.
It is a bit late to learn that, but he has now learnt it. And that is also why I want to read the second half. What?
Yeah, I don't understand how you can go from there. Hopefully he then sees the light and treats the sister a bit better. Or
were you not sad at all? Were you not moved?
No.
I was so filled with rage that I'd watched this film for 2.5 hours, and for them to suddenly just go, no, apart from all that crap, no, we do love each other. I just didn't buy it. Didn't care.
No.
They should have done something about it before. Yeah, it would be fine if they'd had an on and off. Well, they weren't their relationship, but they were just terrible to each other the entire fucking time, apart from when they were kids. So you're trying to romanticize just horrible moments. Like, it wasn't like they were a loving couple at any point. So
at the end they were. Like, when they finally decided to be together.
But she just pushes him away.
Because she finds out she's pregnant.
But I'm not.
She loves him so much that she still wants to, stay with Edgar and live that life and live a double agent life.
I'm not moved because these two people are.
If she loved him, she would have fucked off Edgar and they would have ran off.
Exactly.
I think they did love each other.
She would have loved.
I think they do love each other, but I think their idea of love is so warped and weird and twisted that they don't know actually what love is. They can't be happy like that. But then, like you said, it's just the last bit of melodrama. She dies and he was too late to confess. Like, oh my god, it's so melodramatic. I've seen this.
It's the 1700s, right? Just move to the next county. No one knows who you are.
You could go 10 minutes down the road.
It's not Tinder, mate. Nobody's finding you. Do you know what I mean? It's just move to the next county on a horse, and they've got stables, so I'm guessing they've got horses. Just fuck off to the next town with whatever money you've got. Steal some gold from Edgar.
Yeah.
Some Lipton's iced tea, I assume, for the journey.
Absolutely.
Very thirsty work.
The prototype.
And just start anew.
Yeah.
Well, I was very moved at the end.
Okay.
I was very, even full on cry. I thought it was really sad. And I thought all the culmination of it, it's too late now. It's that heartbreak. It's that, I wish I'd done that. What if we had done that? And then the flashback to them on that night, he got whipped by the dad when he took the punishment and he thinks she's asleep and he professes his love for her. And she was definitely awake.
Yeah, that bit was nice. It was just, I wish that had been
all the way through.
Earned. Yeah.
Any standouts?
As in the characters or the actors? That's a positive. There's no one in this that does their job badly. Every single person in it is really, really good.
It's quite a small cast as well.
Yeah, it's almost six people.
Realistically, yeah. There's extras.
It's 6 people, and realistically, two, apart from the bit at the beginning, it's 2 locations. It's Wuthering Heights, Big Manor.
Yeah.
There's a Resident Evil level.
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. The lab's at the end.
That's what they cut out of the second half. That's in the second half.
That's in the second half of the book. Yeah.
She comes
where
back.
They find the liquors and stuff.
Yeah, she comes back as a nemesis, and then Heathcliff's got to get the rail gun. I think again, ChatGPT.
Don't quote me. I've not read it.
I've not read it, and I don't know how much they've adapted.
I'd say the weak link would be Edgar. I thought he was fine,
but I don't think he was in it enough.
Yeah, maybe.
Yeah, you're right.
Also, fine is what they're probably going for. He is the fine, safe solution.
Yeah.
He is quite boring in this, but I guess that's probably what they were intending him to be. He is just quite boring.
Mr. Average.
Yeah.
Any faves? I mean, other than Nelly carrying the entire film.
You're a real Nelly person, aren't you? I think the dad is probably the MVP because he's just the most autistic middle-aged dad. He just wants to be in his shed, paint his miniatures, listen to his military history podcasts. Leave him alone, you stupid woman. I want my sister to paint, and I just want my airbrush, and I will be very happy with my life.
What was that about when he died? All the CGI bottles around him. I know that it was
the
vision that he drunk himself to death. I mean, I can see layers in films. We've already accepted that I watch film in 4D.
You do.
Right?
You've got nuance. There's so much nuance to what you have.
And I saw through those layers, right?
Absolutely. This was also the man who just called
little bit on the nose.
If not but 10 minutes ago, coined the term fish fingering. Do you reckon that's Doc Martin's ancestor?
No.
No. Oh,
where's Doc Martin filmed?
Cornwall, I think.
Cornwall, yeah, no.
That's greated.
All right, are you ready for the game time?
Oh, no.
Oh,
Game time.
I wasn't expecting a game with such a happy film that we've been watching.
Now for the game time, everyone to the stables.
So the game is called Wuthering Heights or Wuthering Shites. The press tour for this film was mental, right? And I'm going to shout at you some of these things that happened on the press tour. Some of these happened on the Wuthering Heights press tour. Some of these happened on other, not going to say smutty films, but films like, just off the top of my head, 50 Shades of Grey, Don't Worry Darling, that sort of ilk, okay? So there's 13 facts here. 11 of them are true. I've thrown in 2 cheeky lies as well. See if you can pick out the lies. So basically, I want you to tell me, is it Wuthering Heights or is it another film? You don't have to name the other film. Just tell me if it's Wuthering Heights or another film.
Okay.
Okay, so number one.
Play along at home.
One actor filled the other actor's trailer with roses on Valentine's Day.
True.
Do we think that's Wuthering Heights or do we think that's another film?
I think that.
Or a lie? Would he start off on a lie though? Would Harry start? I mean, it's the sort of thing he'd do, isn't it?
That's the sort of thing he'd do. I can't
On
trust,
the press tour?
I can't trust him.
Do you have trailers on press tours?
No, I think this was like a story they told, like, on set, this happened.
Yeah, true.
When I was on set...
Aren't they both married?
It doesn't have to be Heathcliff or Cathy, does it? Could have been Edgar giving somebody else roses.
Yeah.
No?
I think Margot Robbie and Jacob Elordi would be the 2 people doing most of the press. I don't think there's much love for Nelly.
But they might be telling the story about something they saw. All right, lie then. If this turns out to be true, I'm going to...
I'm not.
Margot, it's your co-star, Jacob. Enjoy your roses.
So what are we going for? We're going for Wuthering Heights, are we going for other...
It's Wuthering Heights, it's got to be. It's got to be.
That's what I just said!
Ben, you've got a keen eye.
Thanks, mate.
I knew you'd nail this.
Cheers, man.
You fucking fucks.
Vic, if you could just try and keep up, please.
Oh, I don't like it anymore.
Tell you what, Vic, I'll take it from here.
Yeah, I'll just sit here quietly.
When did Vic get here? Right, congratulations, you got it right. Number 2. One actor admitted they needed tequila before filming intimate scenes together.
Oh, this is true, but it's not from this film. Oh, because I remember this. Or do I remember this? Was this one of your lies?
Who knows?
Is this one of your psyops?
Who knows if there's only 2 lies in there as well? I would lie about that.
That could have been a lie.
Whoa,
God,
lieception.
You've gone full Heathcliff.
Well, if you've got something in your mind that tells you it was from somewhere else,
I think it's true.
but not for
But you
Wuthering
think it's
Heights,
from something else?
I think it's from something else.
I'll go with Ben.
Okay, it's from 50 Shades of Grey. Okay.
God.
Number 3, we've got one interview had to be paused because the cast got visibly emotional talking about their connection during filming.
Oh,
true.
yeah, I think that's true from Wuthering Heights.
True, but I know what it's from.
Oh.
Wicked. Do I get a bonus point?
You would if it was
What
a
is it?
big fat
What
lie.
I mean, that's technically true. That I'm going to argue that because Wicked did have that. They got visibly emotional.
Nobody saw that film, Ben.
Oh, fair enough.
It grossed like $1 billion.
I didn't see it. If I didn't see it, it didn't exist.
Number 4. The stars did a photo shoot lying together in mud while staring into each other's eyes.
There is a scene where they're like shagging in the fields. So
Shag everywhere, Vic. That's the fucking whole film. Don't set me off.
I'm
gonna go true.
Okay, I'm going to go with you. True.
We're going true.
Wuthering Heights.
It's Wuthering Heights.
It is! Well done.
Where was the mud?
It was in the moors.
Right, okay.
Number 5. One cast member said that they had to go to therapy after filming had finished.
It was chained to a fucking chimney for
Yeah.
3 weeks.
Yeah, more than one cast member went to therapy.
I think that's Wuthering Heights as well. It must have been quite traumatic. It's not a light-hearted film, is it?
No, but what she...
Apart from the egg prank.
Well, I think yes, you think no.
We'll go with... I'm going to go... Yeah, I'll go with my teammate, but yes, Wuthering Heights.
You're going worry. It was true, but it was Don't Worry, Darling.
That was an intense film.
Next time, number 6, we've got the lead actors said they become emotionally dependent on each other during filming.
That is exactly what I said about these characters in the film.
I don't think you said that at all. But I do think it's better...
I want to get off the bus.
But they may have become emotionally dependent on each other, so I think...
That's a good point, Ben.
Thank you, mate.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Cheers, man.
Oh no, she's going to cry. No, it's fun.
It's like having really shit brothers.
Yep. Welcome to my world.
I think it's true.
True.
and
Wuthering Heights.
correct. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
Which two cast members, out of curiosity?
Nelly and Edgar.
Nelly and the fish.
Number 7. A lead actor said they listened to sexy music together before scenes to build chemistry.
Ooh.
What sort of music was that?
I don't think that's true.
Chumbawamba.
Because Chumbawamba would not set the mood for a start.
Tribute by Tenacious D.
That's more likely. But
Batman
the
theme.
film is so
Top Gear theme.
horrible. And if they were already emotionally dependent on each other anyway, they've built that anyway. I don't think they need the sexy music beforehand. I think that'll be from a different film.
Moana full soundtrack.
Or 50 Shades of Grey or something like that. I think it's true, but not for this film.
Yeah, okay.
Not a lie.
Not a lie, but not from this film.
It was from Twilight. Number 8. The two leads reportedly stayed in character between takes and refused to use each other's real names on set.
That's quite a common...
Yeah.
That's quite a common...
Just going full method.
Yeah, I can imagine they probably just... I imagine
Also,
some of them just would.
Because it's not their natural accents either. So they probably had to do that, so it was easier to stay. So I'm going to go yes, Wuthering Heights.
It was a lie.
Oh!
But I guarantee you it has happened on film.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
But it's not in the sexy film.
I've worked on films where they've done it. They just, you're like, aren't you from like London? So I've got an American accent. Cool.
It's called acting.
Yeah.
Number 9. One actor described filming as psychologically exhausting and deeply intimate.
True, because that could be most films. Transformers.
Transformers 2.
Optimus Prime. It was very, very intimate. Yeah, I think true, but not this. Oh, actually, no, it could be this film.
That's the point of the game.
Oh, it could be this film. It could be so many films.
Fix cottoning on.
Yeah. People have come
Oh, thanks for the credit now.
Try and give a compliment.
Oh, no, Jesus Christ.
Try it.
Well done, Harry. Thanks for reaching out, mate.
Really appreciate that.
You're a good
Thanks,
man.
mate.
I think yes, this film, because I think it happens on lots of films.
Yeah, true.
And this film?
Yes.
No, 50 Shades of Grey. Number 10. The lead actors were given matching lockets and both reportedly wore them through the entire press tour.
Oh, that's a nice idea, but I don't think that's true. Yes, I do think that's true, because I think I remember reading something about them giving their hair. I know that in opening shot where they've written it all in hair, they took their actual hair, snip bits off
Oh.
to make that. So that's
Maybe-
actually Margot
maybe
Robbie
that's-
and Jacob and Elodie's hair.
Really?
Yeah. Not that amount. They took some They took snips
scanned
of
the
it
hair
and then they scanned it and then CGI'd it. Yeah.
Okay. I mean, that's, yeah.
And then they did it again, I guess, to make the dolls. So yeah, maybe.
Yeah.
Like a creepy thing.
As a wrap gift, it'd be like something you would probably give your two actors. So yeah.
Okay, yes. True to Wuthering Heights.
It is true.
Hey.
Number 11. Fans became convinced the two actors were secretly together because of how intense the interviews got.
I think false.
I also
I think false. It's not this film.
It was this film.
Oh.
Yeah, they got weird. One cast member said the entire press tour began to feel strangely surreal because of all the online relationship rumours.
Hold on. No, he's trying to double bluff us here.
No.
He's trying to double bluff us by putting that question immediately afterwards.
Okay.
Yeah, and we did the Scooby-Doo detective thing, and that went quite well.
It did, didn't it?
I
Yes.
think you smashed it.
I think we fucking smashed it.
Ben, you did really well on that.
Thank you, mate.
Vic, you could have done more.
Yeah, I know. I could
Thanks
have
for
done. I'm already upset with myself.
Thanks for being so supportive.
I don't think it's true.
I don't think it's true.
You think it's a lie?
I think it's a lie.
It's not a lie, but it's not this film. It's Don't Worry, Darling. Right, and finally, the two leads exchanged matching rings engraved with a quote from the film.
Would they do that and necklaces?
That seems quite excessive.
Hang on. How many lives have we had?
1.
Nah, they got rings as well.
2 rings were given to the Wuthering Heights. Yes, they were.
Really?
Yeah.
I wonder what the quotes were.
Yeah.
Hey, Kathy.
Jacob to Margaret, like, I'll always be there for you. Like, Margaret to Jacob, just like, run, he's going to beat us.
Last bit, I think, Vic, you wanted to go over the costumes.
Yeah, I just think
the
they
themes,
should
I
be
guess.
pointed out how the costumes were reflective of what was happening at the time.
Great costumes.
So many skirts, and I said it earlier. Those corsets were horrible, and there was a scene where she was being laced into it for the wedding. She was like, no, make it tighter, make it tighter. That was a real thing.
You should throw them out you should tie them to horses.
Did they?
Yeah, that's the whole thing. Like, they used to tie the strings to horses outside and literally like make them move forward so they wrap it as tight as possible.
Oh, that is...
I mean, obviously you've got to hold on to the dress once you want. You're going like Jackass Part 3.
That's crazy, I didn't know that.
Yeah. I don't know, because I'm a feminist.
I liked how her costumes got more and more dramatic.
Yeah.
Clearly richer and richer. The necklaces got bigger. Her hair got more elaborate with things woven in.
A lot of care and attention put into it. Mm-hmm. I'm a big... I've realised now, because funny enough, Jacob Elordi, who's in Frankenstein, did this as well. I'm a big sucker for a veil, I've realised. I like a veil on a costume when it sort of just shows your face. Big fan of that.
So the funeral scene of her dad.
Yeah, that's really good. Yeah, that's really good.
All in black, and obviously it was a funeral. But yeah, and she wore... That was very... And they kissed through the veil as well. That was a... You notice that?
That could be difficult.
But yeah, lots of brilliant imagery on the screen. There was lots.
Did this get nominated?
No.
I don't think it did.
But did it miss the... Because this come out, when did I say?
February 26th.
Come out, it was a Valentine's film, wasn't it? Because what a nice, lovely, romantic film to take your partner to.
Could have watched Deadpool. Technically, it's a Valentine's
Some people
Day
take
film.
their mums to Valentine's. Going, God, could you imagine sitting there just so awkward?
I think at that point, double down.
Yeah?
Yeah.
You're like, you think that's weird, Mum?
Let me
Hear
show
what I
you.
get up to. No, not show you.
She always, apart from the funeral dress and the dress where he turned up at the end and he threw something at the window. She was like, oh, it must be a sparrow. I'll go out and check. All of her dresses had red in it somewhere.
Yeah.
But apart from those two, so it was the two black ones and that one where the sparrow hit the window, was like this black shimmery latexy dress, which I thought was an odd texture choice. I don't know why that was there for that time.
I think because it's an adaptation, isn't it? Like, there's so much of this which is like modern-ish. Like all the lights, like it was always very well lit in their house, etc.
The lights were like hands holding the candles.
Yeah.
That was weird. What's that symbol? Come on, what's that about?
I don't know what it symbolises, but I've got a bit of trivia about it. All the hands are cast and crew.
That's quite.
They all had all their hands
That's
modelled.
Because it's going to be a hand grasping a shaft. It's sexual.
Yeah,
It's a sexual thing. When he walks in around the first time after she like does she's dipping a fucking bread stick into an egg.
In the eggs,
It's like, well done. Let's move on. Also, a waste of a good egg.
She eats it.
Yeah, but then he's like...
And then she puts it in the bed.
Visually, this film is fucking stunning.
There's a lot of scenes that could be artwork.
Yeah.
Does Jacob have a colour scheme? I know he has a suit that he pretty much wears the entire time.
Yeah.
But he doesn't have a colour scheme, does
He loses more of the layers.
So at the beginning, he's wearing lots of...
Very tight button up, and then by the end of it, he's just in like a tight white shirt.
I think the costumes throughout it were incredible, and you could, even if you didn't... Like, if you watched it on mute, you could tell who was important, who was poor, who was a servant, who was not, just by what they were wearing. Even the sister was dressed like a child. She had pigtails. She was wearing gingham. She was infantilized, if that's the right word,
that's all right.
as a character. Even then, when she became Heathcliff's wife, she was still in that sort of petticoat, hair tie. He's in charge of her. Power dynamic.
She doesn't get changed, does she? She's in the same clothes every time you see her. Nice. But, so did this make the cut-off for the Oscars this year? Because it came out in February.
It wouldn't have made the cut-off. Like, voting...
So what is it? If it's going to make an Oscar, it's going to make it next year. If that's the case,
it feels too far away.
It's dead in the water, mate. People will forget about that.
But I think as well, I don't think this is aiming for anything like that, personally.
Not a costume...
No, I don't think it's going to, because like you don't... If you're going to do that, you don't have to release the film at that point in time. You could wait until November and release it and you'd be eligible, but I don't think they're aiming for it. It's a year before the next Oscars or anything like that. It's too early.
I don't know if they were worried about releasing it because obviously the box office for Valentine's, and I know it, we know it, we've seen it, but you could portray this in a trailer as a romance.
Yep.
Yeah.
Because let's face it, they're not going to show a finger and a fish in the trailer. You'd like to think. They did.
Was it in the trailer?
It's in the trailer.
Oh.
And it still made 200 thirsty women.
Why do I bother trying to write a film?
Well, seeing as we're going into berating mode,
Yeah.
and Vic, you're defending it. So Vic, I can only imagine you've scored this insanely high.
No, I haven't scored it insanely
10%.
high. No, I gave it bang on 50 down the middle.
Okay.
I loved the costumes. I loved how stunning the film was. Even in the misty moors, that was still pretty to look at, even though it was grey and bleak. I don't know how they managed that, but it was too long. There were so many bits of silence. There were so many bits of longing and long sweeping shots.
It's like a Snyder cut.
It could have been a lot shorter, but the last 20 minutes or so just shattered me. Yeah. I was so sad. And I'm a very emotional person anyway, as is clearly quite clear. But to elicit that amount of tears from a film, that you're right, they were horrible to each other. How do I feel for these people? And then just that, I was like, I think 50, bang in the middle. Got some great points, got some not so great points.
Benny, so you've gone 50.
Yeah.
Ben, higher or lower?
I went lower.
Yep.
I gave it 40%.
Fairly close.
Yeah, I'm quite surprised you went for 50. Bang down the middle. The 40% is literally just because the fact visually it looks amazing and the costumes are great and I like the music and I like the actors and they're doing their best, and if nothing else, it's got a strong scarf moment. It's got a strong directorial vision. Apart from that, the plot is shit. The characters are terrible. It goes on for way too long, and I don't like this film's being shown to young people, and it's sort of kind of half glamorized as these really toxic, awful relationships, which are you can forgive everything because they love you, and it's no. It's not the right message to take away from this, and I don't like what this film is. This film is actively portraying that. We seem to be doing that a lot with these sort of films. He's so toxic, but it's fine because he loves you or he's talented or something like that. No, I just don't like that. Harry, what did you score this?
So I'm quite forgiving with films, I find, and I give most films a higher score than you guys, but for once I've given this the lowest score. I've given this 25.
25?
This film could fucking fake me.
That's the lowest score we've ever had on this.
And you gave me shit for The Crow.
Yeah.
Because you were like,
The Crow's a cinema masterpiece.
40% just because they've turned the lens cap off, and you're giving it 25.
25. It's terrible. It's terrible. If I have to actively count down the minutes until I can be finished with the film, then that is a terrible film. I wouldn't recommend. There's no one that I know that I would recommend this film to. This film is just shit. The redeeming features of what have already been mentioned: the hair and makeup and the costumes, right? And the actors do a serviceable job. Can't fault them on that. But it only goes so far. If you don't enjoy the premise of the film, but I can't. I don't think this genre of film is for me. I just didn't enjoy it. There was nothing fun about it. You could have cut. This film could have been an hour 10.
Hour and 45 at most.
Honest, no, I'd get it down to
20 minutes.
I reckon you could get it down to an honest 90.
Yeah.
95 for credits.
God's honest. The hanging scene will stay in.
Yeah, of course. And I want to see the kids getting hit.
We need more erections.
Keep that in. More of that, in fact.
And eggs.
And the eggs.
More eggs.
More egg pranks. So with our combined scores of 25, 50, 40, the average goes to 38.
38? Is that our lowest?
Wow.
And that is straight to the bargain bin.
That's bad.
It's bad.
That's real bad.
It's bad.
Even the person,
This shouldn't even be taking up landfill, in my opinion. Send it off to space.
Send it off to space.
Let it be Mars's problem.
Dig it up where the ET Atari games are, chuck all the Blu-rays in and bury it.
That's the whole point of this.
Yeah.
I love how different we've all seen it.
It's a dialogue. We'll never do another one. The podcast is now over.
That's what I was saying earlier on. I felt like we watched two very different films because I didn't see it as... don't know what this says more about me than other people. I didn't see it as an erotic, sexy film at all.
It blows my mind.
I know.
It blows my
Clearly,
mind.
you don't watch the stuff I
Yeah.
I wonder how different our scores would have been if we'd watched it together.
Oh, I think it would have been... It would have been higher for me, but only because I know I would have been taking the piss out of it the entire way.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah.
Because you have to fill in the gaps where it's 20 minutes of nothing going on.
There is a lot of nothing.
Yeah.
What's the trivia for this, Harry?
So it's going to be 3 bits of trivia and then a couple of differences between the book and the film.
Oh, nice.
So Trivia number 1, we kind of lightly talked upon it earlier. The bedroom wallpaper is Margot Robbie's skin. They took pictures of it, they enlarged it, and you can kind of, in some of the shots, you can see the veins.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's a little bit ick. I didn't like it. Kind of made me feel a bit off.
That's... Oh, yeah.
I think that's the point, though.
Yeah, it is the point, yeah.
Now that you say it, I was like, oh yeah, of course that's how they did it. I genuinely thought they were like...
Because he points out, like, oh, there's your mole and stuff like that. Yeah. That's exactly how he says it.
Yeah.
Oh, there's your mole. Next up, we've got studios reportedly engaged in a bidding war for the film in late 2024. Although Netflix offered a larger sum, reportedly around the 150 million mark, Emerald Fennell and Margot Robbie ultimately chose Warner Brothers, which promised a full theatrical release despite a lower bid.
I think it's also done through one of Margot... I think it's part of this...
Sounds like she had some sway.
I think
she produced it.
Yeah, it's her studio that produced it because she did Barbie with the same producer.
Margot Mates Productions.
Margot Mates.
Yeah, mate.
This is why Harry doesn't do marketing for the production company.
Next up, we've got the goldfish seen swimming in the transparent urns were used for only a single day of filming. They required their own call sheet and carefully controlled water before being replaced by mechanical doubles.
Yep.
How stupid. Just get the doubles or CGI it.
That's...
You've got a budget of 80 million. Just get some
yeah.
CGI fish.
Like I mentioned the hair bit at the beginning, like it's their actual hair. But there's quotation marks around the title to show that it is an adaptation, not an exact replica. So it's like Wuthering Heights, not Wuthering Heights.
Ah, okay.
I just thought that was interesting.
Fair enough.
How bloody horny it is. I'm surprised there's not a bloody colon at the end of it.
Do colons do it for you?
So,
What's the next trivia? It's not something you're into, like kinks. Like, what's your kinks? I'm really into colon. Like, it's like, ooh.
Differences with the book. So in the book, Mr. Lockwood calls Heathcliff a dark-skinned gypsy, leading to some to believe the character is Romanian, another theorising he's black. The film director cast a Lordy because he looks exactly like the illustration of Heathcliff on her book's cover.
Oh!
Okay.
In the film, Mr. Earnshaw is a self-indulgent, petulant man who likes a tipple a bit too much. He's cruel to Cathy and beats Heathcliff so severely that his ward's back is crisscrossed with permanent scars. By contrast, in the book, he loves Heathcliff more than his own son, a character named Hindley, who does not appear in Fennell's film. Hindley detests his adopted brother for usurping his place. It's Hindley who becomes an alcoholic gambler after his wife dies.
Oh, that's an interesting...
Classic Henley.
Yeah.
Heathcliff and Catherine are 7-ish when the novel begins. Catherine marries Edgar at 17 and dies shortly after childbirth when she's 18. In the film, the director aged the pair up for the movie and the characters are supposed to be in their late 20s/early 30s, which I think you can see.
Yeah.
And that's it for this week's Nerds Against Normality. This week I've learnt that being emotionally unavailable used to be considered incredibly attractive. Heathcliff spends the entire book glaring through windows and disappearing for years at a time. If a man did that now, he'd have a podcast and a restraining order. Thanks for hanging with us. Catch all of our latest episodes every Wednesday wherever you get your podcast from. Please follow, rate, like us on social media for more exclusive content and check out our merch over at nanpodcast.timor.com. If you have a question, something you want us to review, or a debate idea, please email us at nanpodcast@outlook.com. Thank you for listening.
See you later.
Bye-bye.